Folks, welcome to Orlando, Florida, where the world's vacation capitals is fired up. And here on the campus of UCF, this crowd is ready to go to work in support of the Knights. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Knights will kick this away to get us going. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas Christian. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
7, UCF 0.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loses 1. Brings up. Second down.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Oh, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, UCF.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Knights looking to run some tempo here.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
This is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
This one will be fair caught. And the TCU offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Trying to create here on the move. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, UCF. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Running through the tackle. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And now the running back's got it again. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, UCF 21, TCU 7.
And the Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone, Peter? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Number 46. In the end zone.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
And the fair catch is made right on the 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 45. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. The Knights moving quickly down the field here. Caught quickly. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. The Knights churn out another first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching one to the end zone. And the ball is picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Throws to the tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick throw to the left. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's escaping the pocket now. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. The pass is caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, TCU. Here's the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Final seconds of the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Wow, what a gain. Moves the ball all the way down to the 4-yard line.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's now second and goal.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. That's an old school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He can frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
And the point after is right down the middle. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The TCU offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but
they'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run here. Lets it go. Incomplete for a third straight play. The Knights will send their punt team onto the field.
Number 15, on to punt it away.
See if he can make something happen with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed.
Chris, never underestimate a well-coached special teams unit and what it can do for the team, and in this case, the offense. That big return gives you incredible field position, and chances are if you get a first down or two, even if the drive stalls out, you're already in field goal range.
And the TCU offense takes the field. Off the play fake on first down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Horned Frogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Brings up second and goal.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score. UCF 35, TCU 28.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Brought down at the 26. Second down coming up.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, UCF.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Knights looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Can he make it to the marker? He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
And that run produces a decent gain.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect.
He's looking deep here. Catch made down inside the 10. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knights. That's a good. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirmed it with review. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Hornfrogs offense takes the field now. Throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Wide receiver, the ball carrier. Gain of 5. Brings up second down.
The gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. He's picked for a third time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, UCF.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. The Horned Frogs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That makes the score.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down after that run on the previous play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The Knights will line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Linebacker shifting around now. And the running back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.